What'd you do?
All right, we're good. Welcome to the first ever episode of CXE.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Ethan. You guys remember me. I was known as Shay Specter, and I'm back with a twist. This is my good buddy Carter. He's going to be the co-host of a sports podcast we're going to be doing. He's a great guy, great taste. He's one of my boys, and I hope you guys can give him as much as I can't even talk, a warm welcome, and wish him the best of luck on his journey of starting podcasts and stuff. All right, Carter, go ahead.
Yes. All right. So, yes. Big win last night. Timberwolves.
Yep.
Huge. Not
Yep.
usually Minnesota teams choke. It's pretty normal for
Yep.
that. Pretty exciting. Kind of gave up though after half. I gave up, stopped watching. Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
I was at Popeyes. I left after halftime because I was already saying, man, like, all right, go Mavs. Luca. I love Luca. He's one of my favorite players. And I just went home like, all right. And then I'm sitting in the parking lot of Popeyes just eating my shrimp and chicken combo. And my mom texts me, she's like, Ethan, get your ass home. I'm like, wait, what? What? It's like, the Nuggets are only up 1. I'm like, what? They were down 20. And then she's like, get your ass home. And then I had to get back home. And we watched the game, and all I see her doing it's just my stepdad just laying on the couch, just sitting there. And then my mom's just waving the towel that we got at game 6. Just and well, the Wolves won. And I just gotta say, Naz Reid is awesome. And Cat, best duo in the league. I don't care if Cat's zesty. He's freaking awesome. Back to you.
Dude, yeah. I honestly went on to ESPN. Like, I was wondering like what was going on because I was like, dude, this is over. Like, we're so done for. I look and we're down 1, and I start watching it, and then we go up and just, dude, Naz Reid, dude, Rudy Gobert's fadeaway.
Ooh, that I did not even
Unexpected.
believe that was Gobert. I thought it was Cat. I saw. I'm
Unexpected.
it's Gobert. I couldn't believe it. But once Naz Reid got poked in the eye, it was game over from there. And then when Cat had that final putback dunk, just done.
That was. How about McDaniel's trying to do the bounce and then
Oh, McDaniels, I love him. He's been such a great part. He's been such a great part of the Wolves. One of my favorite players. But also, you see Ant, what was he doing? He was waving to the crowd, then Jokic went over to him, and he's like, dude, stop. You don't do that, Tanner. Because, Jokic has no emotion. He doesn't even care about basketball. It's just his 9 to 5. He cares more about horse racing. I think we're experiencing technical difficulties here, folks. We'll just let them connect. Actual recording is higher quality. Yeah, that's gonna do. I was wait here, I guess. All right, just
we good.
yeah. Okay. All right.
Some technical difficulties there.
Yep. First of many.
So we got the Mavs next for the Timberwolves.
Yep. And what's his face? Ant is going to be guarding Kyrie, so it's probably going to be McDaniels on Luca, and I think that's going to be a great matchup.
Time. Yep. You know what happened last time when McDaniels and Ant locked those two up.
Yep.
In the final seconds.
Like Ant said, Phoenix had KD.
We got Jaden McDaniels. Yes, sir.
We got Jaden McDaniels.
And then what we got? Who's Boston and
Pacers. Yeah, I think it's going to be Celtics at 5. Like, I think that the Pacers path to the Eastern Conference Finals was just a cakewalk because they had an injured Dame and Giannis, and then Brunson was hurt in the last point of Game 7. And Anobi wasn't healthy, and not to mention Tibbs plays his guys for the entirety of the game, so they're always worn down and fatigued. But if the Pacers can beat the Celtics, it's not the most unsurprising thing, but I just think Celtics got this one because they've been the best team in the East without a doubt. And They're like the Nuggets, just the two teams that you didn't want to play. And now that like Denver's out, so the Wolves versus Pacers would be pretty interesting. But it's going to be Wolves Celtics, and I would say Wolves in 6.
Yes, I feel like the Wolves can come out on top here. I've seen a lot of Wolves in 4, but I don't. I feel like maybe 5. I feel like
I'd
maybe 5.
I would say 5-2. Yeah, for sure, because they have no answer for the paint. Gafford's pretty solid, and what's it likely? Is he the starter? I'm pretty sure he is. But like Cat, Gobert, then you have Naz Reid too, and then you have 2 guard size guarding your 2 best players. So that's going to be very interesting.
Yep.
And then you'd have Conley also guarding Hardaway Jr., who's a good player too. So I just think they're going to have no answer for the Wolves in the paint, and the defense is going to be too much for just Kyrie and Luka to handle.
Yep. I feel like our D is too good for them.
Luke,
I
the
think
D
Denver
is
was our
just
hardest matchup so far.
they were the best team in the league, but Wolves came to play. They beat them. The Wolves, or I'm sorry, the Nuggets just didn't have much of a bench. Wolves did better defense, well coached team. Wolves just defeated it, and I'm so happy about it.
I gotta look. I think stats wise, if I can find it.
I know McDaniels had Ant shot 6 for 24 in Game 7 though, but he did clamp down Murray for the rest of the second half, even though Murray had a great first half.
Yeah, let's see. What was box score? Yeah, Anderson 2 points. Reed had 11. Alexander Walker had 0.
Yeah, no,
So
I didn't do
our
anything.
bench didn't. It was mostly Nas that helped out really.
Yeah. It was
then,
Nas. Nas had 1 assist.
And Braun or Brown or whatever they call him.
Christian Brown
They
is
say
solid,
Brown on
yeah.
TV. He only had 5 from their bench.
Yeah,
Rest of
Holiday
the
and
guys
Jackson didn't
nothing.
do anything.
How about Aaron Gordon with 4 points?
Move.
We locked him down.
Aaron Gordon was an X factor. I was at Game 4, and I think he shot 11 for 12. They had no answer for him in the paint. I couldn't believe it. But Gordon was their X factor. But like Ant said, McDaniels was ours. And Cat also really stepped it up too. Like Cat did a great job. Like he had a horrible Game 4 or 5. I don't know what it is. I think it was 4. But he really stepped it up on defense, and he was the best matchup for Jokic. And that was a big part of how the Wolves were able to stop Jokic, because they could double team Murray, but Cat really stepped it up in the second half of the series too.
Yeah, Jokic was also getting gas. He only had a 1-minute break?
Yeah, he played almost every minute.
Yeah, it says
47 minutes. They should have played DeAndre Jordan more. I don't really know why they didn't, but they should have.
All right. Game 1 tomorrow for Boston Pacers. Boston is favored at minus 10.5, and then Pacers are 221.5 plus 221.5. So
okay,
I'm actually excited to see that one, especially how the Pacers did against the Knicks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Boston's still going to come on top for that one too. But I feel like it's going to be closer than what people think.
Yeah, for sure. I would be surprised if the Pacers did something good, because they have a really good team too. They're young. Like the Heat beat Heat beat Celtics. I'm pretty sure. Like it's definitely possible.
All right. We know this guy. We love this guy. We also love his girlfriend, Paul Skeens.
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
Happy Friday. We're a little late to it, but just an amazing outing. Me and my dad watched that for a little bit. 6 innings, 11 strikeouts, no runs, no hits, 1 walk. Almost caught up to Pablo Lopez for most strikeouts in a row, but came up short. 7 strikeouts in a row. second game, second outing, got his first win. Just unbelievable.
Yeah. I love that guy. Nothing but respect for him. He's just a class act, generational talent, and I mean, he's dating Livy Dunn.
Yeah,
He's winning life.
Yep.
He's
And then threw 100 pitches. His 100th pitch, 100 miles an hour. He just doesn't get tired. He can still keep the gas going.
Yeah, there aren't many pitchers that can do that anymore. It's old school, but the guy.
Pat McAfee loves him too.
Oh yeah, Pat McAfee's awesome. But yeah,
he loves
Skeens
Paul
is
Skeens. He's been on the podcast twice already.
Class act. Love Paul. Love Paul.
Mm-hmm. Learned his pregame meal.
What was
chicken
that?
Alfredo every game.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad one.
He eats chicken Alfredo every game.
Nice. Did you have a pregame meal when you played?
Sadly, Livy just ate whatever I wanted.
I'd usually eat something really bad, like don't eat KFC before practice. It's not a good idea.
Sadly, though, Livy was not at that game. But she was doing that modeling stuff.
Oh yeah, the Sports Illustrated.
She was at his first game though, which is important.
Yeah, you got to be there for the first game.
He struggled his first game.
Yeah,
struggled his first game, but
that's
came
okay.
Back, played the Cubs again. Pirates came up top, 9-3.
Yeah.
I don't know how that series went. I think Saturday Cubs won. It looks like Pirates came away with that series.
Nice.
On top. Today, let's see. Our home Twins not doing so hot right now, down 10-3. Bottom of 7 to the Washington
Where they playing
Nationals.
Again? Oh, Nats, okay.
Yeah. Pablo Lopez started, gave up 7 runs.
Ooh.
Not a good outing for him.
No bueno.
Jeffers 0 for 3. Correa is 1 for 4.
Ugh.
Margot is 0 for 3. Miranda's 1 for 3. Buxton's 1 for 3. Castro's 2 for 3. Farmer's 1 for 3. Santana's 1 for 2. And Vasquez is 0 for 3. Why are we playing all these nobodies?
I don't know. Royce Lewis, though, I've always said he was the best player.
Is everyone hurt? He is. I don't think he's back yet from his injury.
He's not. He's still hurt,
Yeah.
Honestly, hot take.
But,
I don't think
Eduardo, Julian. Who else? It's not one guy. One guy from Oregon. Oregon State. Can't remember what his name was.
I have no idea.
He's the outfielder. He was pretty good. Yeah, not looking hot for the Twins.
No. That 13 wins, though, was pretty nice.
Yeah, that was 24 and 22. But it'll be 24 and 23. All right. Big game coming up in 16 minutes? Oilers Canucks.
Ooh,
Big
Oilers
game 7.
Canucks. Yeah.
The game is in Vancouver, but Edmonton still has the favor at minus 155, and then Vancouver has plus 130. I feel like it's going to be tough. Brock Besser's out, one of their star players. Shilovs is all right, but they really need Thatcher Demko back. He's hurt right now, but it's hard to see.
Yeah.
Let's see injuries. McDavid's a day-to-day.
He's playing. He's fine.
Draisaitl a day-to-day. Yeah, they're all playing. Thatcher Demko's still out.
Yeah, that's a big loss.
They also got one guy got suspended. Carson Soucy, former Wild.
Oh yeah, for the
suspended.
Yeah.
Cross-checked McDavid's face. Yeah.
Yeah, that was not good.
Yeah, they really need Thatcher. Thatcher Demko is an amazing goalie. He would definitely help the team win this game.
For sure.
I'd like to see how Shilov plays as a rookie. This is like his first ever playoffs. Never played before, third string. Don't know how he'll do, but we'll see. And then tomorrow, game 1, Rangers Panthers.
Ooh,
Rangers are
that's a,
favorite. Oh, it's pretty
really
close. Both are in the minuses,
okay.
but I think the Rangers are supposed to come up on top.
All right.
Looks like that's going to be a good matchup.
Yeah.
And then Thursday, Stars are awaiting whoever wins.
Yeah. I think the Western Conference
That
is
was
going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I just think
was
maybe
a pretty good series against the Avs.
yeah, maybe it's McDavid's year. Maybe it is, but I don't know. The Nucks losing Besser is a pretty big
I don't
loss.
know. We'll see. We'll see.
But I think my team, Dallas, I think they're going to come on top, hopefully.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Dallas versus Florida. And Florida's just been the most explosive team the whole year. Like, they're just a really solid team. And Rangers are great, too.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be Florida back for another one.
Yep. We got Barkov, Tarasenko, Reinhardt, all those guys. Bobrovsky and that.
Yeah, it's a good team.
Ekblad, Gustav Forsling for D. And I mean, they're just locked down there. But the Rangers also have a pretty good offense as well.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Igor
for sure.
Shesterkin was playing on top of his head this playoffs compared to last year. They got Artemi Panarin, Minka, Zivanacek, Trocheck, all those guys. Just unbelievable players. So it would be close to see for the final if the Rangers get there or Panthers. It's going to be a pretty tight one. I feel like Game 7 is going to happen there.
For sure. Definitely going to be a fun matchup.
Looks like my mic got shipped today.
Oh, nice.
It arrives Wednesday.
It says like RGBs, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, it's going to be sick. Got a light up mic. I just got my headphone one plugged in, so hopefully it sounds better, but I don't really know.
Let's see what else. I don't know. It's going to be tough to see how Dallas does against these other teams, depending on who they play. I feel like they could maybe beat Vancouver, depending on when they get Thatcher Demko back. Unger, he's played all right. He hasn't played like he played a lot better against Colorado than he did in Vegas, in my opinion, from what I see.
Yeah.
They could definitely beat Edmonton. I mean, their goalies suck this year. Stuart Skinner, don't know what's going on with him. He sucks. So he's like good or bad. Just depends on the day. Calvin Pickard is a third string also, but he's backupping now because they sent down their starter in the beginning of the season because he sucks too. So they need a better goalie coach, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially if they want to make it to the finals.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then let's see. The training camp starts today or something. Some practices started today.
OFAs, I think. It's it's voluntary camps or something. Yeah. JJ wasn't there though.
Yeah.
He wasn't there. He was in New York is what I heard. Or he was touring the Jets facility or something like that.
Hopefully we can get I don't know why.
I don't know. A-Rod with JJ, just no, I can't do that.
No.
No.
JJ McCarthy's looking promising right now.
Yes, it is.
Same with
Dallas
Turner.
My boy Turner, yep.
Very excited to see those two play.
For sure.
Probably won't see JJ for a bit. I think we're gonna start Darnold, sadly. but we also don't want to put too much pressure on JJ.
I think it all depends on how he plays.
Kyrie, was it Jackson? Yeah, Kyrie Jackson, I think it is, right? Cornerback from Oregon. I'm
That
kind of
sounds
excited
right.
to see how he does.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he locked down Travis Hunter. No, Travis Hunter didn't play against Oregon, but he locked down Colorado's or wide receivers, locked down a bunch of them. So
nice.
I want to see how that goes. Don't know any of the other guys besides the kicker from Alabama. Hopefully,
Yeah, he's solid, real good.
Hopefully, he can break the curse of Vikings kickers.
I really hope so too. It's a scary curse.
Yeah,
but he's the all-time leading scorer at Bama, and he's money every time. And McPherson, he was I want to say Florida kicker. He was pretty good, and he's doing solid on the Bengals. So I don't see why the Bama dude can't do bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Derrick Henry practiced today. I saw with the Ravens. That team is just going to be unbelievable.
So fun to watch. And they had the number one rushing offense last year. Imagine that with Derrick Henry. And they actually need a good receiver, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they really need a good receiver since OBJ left, but Zay Flowers can't be your number one guy.
Well, they also have Bateman, though. Rashad Bateman is a pretty good wide receiver. He just didn't get looked at a lot because of OBJ.
Yeah, definitely
but
something to keep an eye on,
still
too.
Pretty good. Yeah. I love Rashad Bateman, honestly.
Yeah, Likely and Andrews are both
last
good,
year.
too.
Yeah, those two, it's going to be an amazing offense. They got a good old line, too.
Yeah.
What else? Caleb Williams looks like he's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Romo Dunze, too. Patriots with two quarterbacks, Drake May and who's the other guy?
Joe Milton.
Yep.
I'm gonna say is
you have those two.
I'm gonna say is the last time the Pats drafted a 6th round quarterback, it was Tom Brady. So, but I don't think Milton's gonna do too much. He has a great arm. Milton could be good,
he
but
has a rocket, but
he's a backup. I don't really know why they drafted two quarterbacks, but they just did. Probably QB competition.
No idea. Because don't they have Bailey Zappi still?
I have no idea. Probably he's.
I feel like they do. Like Bo Nix probably not going to play. Actually, no, he might.
He'll be at least a backup. I don't think. Who did have Stidham? I don't know. I don't know if he's going to do anything.
And then Penix not even going to play for another 3 years.
Starting at 30 years old. And Kirk left Minnesota.
Yet.
Yeah. Kirk left Minnesota because they knew he was going to draft. The Vikes were going to draft JJ, and then, they drafted Penix. So, I don't know.
It didn't work. Well, he didn't know for sure that we're going to get JJ. It was going to be either. It was a young quarterback, so it was whoever was available for us. But
the quarterback, it was either JJ or May, is what I heard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't seen Malik Neighbors at all. Kind of excited to see how Marvin Harrison Jr. does with Kyler Murray. See how that.
That could be very interesting.
It could be really good or really bad.
Yeah, it all depends on Kyler. I just think he needs.
Yeah.
I just know he was good with D-Hop, but who knows how good he could be with Harrison Jr. They're both pretty young, though. So I'm not sure. It could go either way.
Mm-hmm. NCAA 25 college football coming out July.
So excited.
Graphics look amazing.
Yeah, looks good.
A lot of people are a lot of people are hating on it because they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's gonna be exactly like Madden," but obviously it is. It's not that big of a deal because why would you change everything?
It's just got all. Hopefully, it just has all the features that NCAA 14 had, and that's what people wanted. They've wanted it for 10 years, and
Yep.
people are just going to take in playing at a college stadium and actually playing with college people.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait for it.
Yep. Get the feel of like what real atmosphere in whatever stadium you're playing in is like, because not everyone gets to go to different college football games. You
Yeah.
only see it on TV. Barely hear the crowd. We'll probably get a better experience playing NCAA 25
Oh, absolutely.
this
I can't wait
July.
for it. Cannot wait.
I can't either. It was the best game I've ever played. Get into a little bit of WNBA. Not
All right.
a whole
All right.
lot. Caitlin Clark doing mid, I'd say.
Yep. Well put. I think Cameron Brink is that chick. She's gonna win. Yeah, she's gonna. I think she's got Rook of the Year, and if she fails as a WNBA player, which I don't think she will, I think she's gonna do splendid. She's got a backup career as a model. She is. Yeah, she's very attractive, but I'm 5'7", so I don't stand a chance. But I wish her and her boyfriend the best of luck. So, but Clark, she's fun to watch, but I think Inescu's better. Like Inescu clamped her down.
Yes.
Yeah. And Paige Becker's coming in.
Yep.
I can't wait to see what she has to do.
Kate Martin too. She's actually started off pretty hot.
Oh, nice.
And then who else? Angel Reese. Haven't seen much of her. Don't know how she's doing. Corduso. Don't know much.
I don't even know who that is.
I know. Nika from UConn.
Oh yeah, the Czech chick. Yeah.
She can't play right now until she gets a visa. So she's not playing yet.
Well, that's unfortunate.
No idea what's going on.
Yeah, she's gonna be like she'll probably be like the Drazen Petrovic of the WNBA. Hopefully, she doesn't die in a car accident though. But she's a bucket. She's pretty solid, and those UConn girls could play, even though they didn't win championships. I think Beckers could be like the LeBron of the WNBA, and she's just. I think Paige is the chosen one, but Clark is great too. Don't get me wrong, but Paige is tough.
Yeah, especially. Yeah, she works with Steph all the time. I mean, she has a good person to learn from. I mean, Caitlin Clark
absolutely.
just does her own thing. She probably has coaches that are good, but like having Curry, one of like the best 3-point shooters in the NBA. I mean, it's just you're gonna be good.
Yeah. And I think
NCAA
Curry was
baseball. I'll talk about this.
All right.
You go ahead.
Okay, what's his face? Curry and Cameron Brink were god siblings, so that's something cool too. Like Brink, they're all connected, but I just think that's pretty cool. But Car, take your thing.
All right. So, Army surprisingly has made the NCAA tournament. I believe they're going to be in a regional. So that I don't remember last time Army has been, or any military school, college school has been in a regional for the NCAA tournament. They took down Navy today 3-0 to win their Patriot League tournament. Tomorrow starts all the normal conferences, tournaments, American Athletic, ASUN, Pac-12, SEC, ACC, Atlantic, Big Ten. I think that's it.
All right.
For now, yep. Big hoping LSU can come and win. Big LSU guy. Love Tommy Tanks. They got Georgia tomorrow, 9:30 in the morning.
Oof.
Early game.
Yikes.
Hopefully that goes good. No Minnesota team in the Big Ten championship or tournament because not the best team.
Yeah.
Their coach retired. The coach has been coaching for a long time. Coach my uncle. Shout out to my uncle,
Nice.
former
Nice.
golfer.
Nice.
Twins are down 12-3 now. Bottom of eighth. They're not doing so hot. Canucks Oilers should start pretty soon. Pretty excited to see how that one goes.
Yeah,
I'm hoping the Canucks can come up top. Any other sports we should talk about? That's all I got from a list that we got.
Yeah, I think that about covers it. Nothing else is really too much, but for future reference, I don't know if anyone's watching, but probably lacrosse too.
Yeah, if anyone's watching, just
it's probably just us, but
leave a comment.
Yeah. Anyway,
if anyone's watching, if anyone watches this after, leave a comment of stuff you would specifically want us to talk about. We just started up. I'm new to the whole podcast stuff. I don't know if you are, Ethan. So, a little bit maybe.
Also, if you don't like and subscribe on this video / podcast, you will have bad luck forever. So make sure to smash that thumbs up button and click subscribe, or else your mama's gonna smack you with a sandal and it's gonna hurt really bad. I was one of those people, but make sure to leave a like and subscribe if it's up. Hi, Mom.
What are you doing?
A podcast.
With who?
My friend Carter.
Hi, Carter.
That's my mom.
Hi.
You sound fun. Oh, you guys are making a podcast right
Yeah,
now?
it's on YouTube.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, what you doing?
And it kind of stinks in here.
I'm sorry, I'm just a 19-year-old.
All right, perfect. I'll watch it. Here comes the puppy.
Hey, Phoebe. Hey.
Puppy. All right.
All right, well, that's my mom.
Yeah. Also, this podcast will be up in Spotify for those people.
Oh, nice.
If you're on Spotify, we'll figure out how to put it on Spotify. I'll see if I can edit it. Get that out there instead of just YouTube, because I know people don't really some people don't like watching, but they just like to listen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those people out there.
Yeah.
Maybe people that are still in high school, some of our friends still in high school, can listen during class. I know classes are starting to get boring towards the end of school. Usually not the best time to Yeah. Looks like
your dog is barking.
41. Yep, that's my little puppy. She's a crazy one sometimes. She gets out of control.
Yeah, my dog was like
Connecticut
that too.
Sun are up 2 to the Fever right now. Fever need to come back if they don't want to go 1-4.
Yeah.
Can the Canucks Oilers game just start? Because I want to see who wins.
I'm excited about that.
Let's go through finals for MLB. Padres won today in a doubleheader. First game they won. Braves won game 2. Red Sox won today 5-0 against the Rays. Guardians beat the Mets 3-1. Blue Jays beat the White Sox, not a surprise, 9-3. White Sox are struggling. Scores right now, bottom of the 9th. Brewers are up 1 to the Marlins. Twins, top of the ninth, are down 12-3. No shot. They're going to come back. If they do, that's a whole other new miracle besides the Minneapolis miracle.
Yeah.
Yankees, top of the eighth, 3-1 over the Mariners. Top of the sixth, Royals are up against the Tigers 2-1. Top of the fifth, Cardinals are up against the Orioles 5-0. Top of the fourth, Astros are up against the Angels 4-1. And then later tonight at 9:10 is the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. Going back to the Oilers, or not the Oilers, or number one prospect Jackson Holiday got called up. I can't remember when, like a month ago. Went 1 for like 32 in his debut. Did great defensively, just his hitting was not there like it was for AAA. He was hitting bombs after bombs in AAA. Their AAA team is just insane. They have some of the best prospects in AAA right now. But honestly, I know you don't really watch baseball, but Jackson Holiday is like a generational talent for baseball.
Yeah. Like,
He's
is
kind
he
of
just
like
a great two-way?
Connor
Or what makes him
Bedard,
so
but for
special?
baseball.
Okay, he just puts up great stats. All right, I got you.
His hitting, his fielding is smooth, all that. Just wasn't ready for the MLB for hitting. It's
Yeah.
just really surprising. Honestly, I was very excited to see how he did, but he was just shit, and it was just very surprising. Sent him back down. He's in AAA right now. He's killing it so far.
Maybe it just needs more time.
Maybe he'll get called back up. Who knows? There's a possibility he could. There's that. Let's see. Let's look up other prospects in the MLB. Um, let's see. Junior Caminero for Tampa Bay is in AAA. I wonder how he's doing. No idea who this guy is, but we'll figure it out. This year, not bad. Wyatt Langford. Okay, very surprising. Florida guy drafted to the Texas Rangers. Started off in the MLB. Didn't even started off. Went right through
Nats
the
lost.
minors
Or, I'm
last
sorry,
year
Nats
after he was
won
drafted.
12-3.
Yep. No surprise. There is no way Twins are coming back.
Yeah.
Yep. So Wyatt Langford, big power guy, had some of the furthest home runs in the College World Series. He only has one home run on the season, 26 hits total, 3 doubles, 1 triple. His home run was actually an inside the park home run, which was very cool to see. Hitting 224 for any of you baseball people. Big guy that I personally like and that everyone likes. Walker Jenkins. I think he was a high schooler, I believe. I can't remember. Twins prospect. He hasn't been playing much. I wonder if he got hurt or something. Another LSU guy, my favorite, Dylan Cruz. Doing pretty good on AAA right now. Or AA, actually, I should say. 263, let's see, 3 home runs. Not bad at all for Dylan Cruz, big LSU guy. Max Clark, another guy that was supposed to be pretty good, is in single A, so not terrible, but he should be up higher. He should be in like triple A or double A. Couple Twins prospects that are pretty good. Yeah, not former Gopher Max Meyer has played a couple games in the MLB. Did great 2-0 record. 17 innings. Has 2.12 ERA in the MLB. Is in AAA right now. Is struggling in AAA, honestly, which is very surprising. And yeah, that's it. Oh, we should talk about the MLB draft, or not the MLB, NHL draft.
Ooh, what's his face? Celebrini going first.
Macklin Celebrini. Yep.
Yeah. Sharks have the first pick, right?
Yep. Sharks, Hawks, and then Ducks, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a very interesting draft, especially after number one, because there's still a lot of very good players out there. Like Artem Levshnov, defenseman for Michigan State. Really good defender. Helped Michigan State get out of like being absolute ass. But then there's this other guy. Where is he? Is he not in here at all anymore? Oh, Ivan Demonov.
Sounds familiar.
He's ranked second in rankings out of Russia.
Yeah.
He could go second also. For my Hawks, honestly, we've already drafted a bunch of defensemen. We have a bunch of great defensemen in the minors right now. We have a couple defensemen that are in college and juniors right now. I think we're fine on defensemen right now. We got pretty good defensemen. So I think maybe Demonov, but Levshnov would not be a bad pick at all either.
All right.
I think the Wild have the 13th pick.
I don't even know who they draft. What the? Who's calling me? That's my sister's calling me. Right. Ah, crap. Wrong button. There we go. All right. Sorry, Paige. I can't answer.
Honestly, I feel like the Wild can go with a Minnesota kid. They always do that. They draft a Minnesota kid. And then let's see. Is the game on finally? Yes. Oilers Canucks have started. Series game 7. Nothing special going on right now. It's just about to start. Oilers Canucks have started.
All right. I'm excited for that.
Very excited. Connecticut came on top. Fever are 0-4 on the season.
Womp.
Marlins tied it up 2-2. Start of extra innings right now. Who else? No one is finished. Royals are up now 4-1. Cardinals are 5-0. I think Astros score is the same. Oh, Scotty Scheffler, his
Ooh.
arrest.
Ah, yes. Scheffler, my boy, getting arrested. Well, it was a
Honestly,
misunderstanding, like you said.
yeah, I mean, he really needed to get to the course. I mean, I feel for the family. Sorry
Yeah.
for her loss. Probably
Yeah.
won't hear from here, but I'm still sorry for her loss. I know it was a big accident that happened, but he needed to get to the course, needed to warm up and all that.
Yeah.
I think the police could have handled that a lot better. So
For sure.
jumping on his car, and then
Yeah.
and then writing him up for that because they jumped on his car.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think Scotty could have done something different too. It's kind of both. It's like kind of two-sided there. Like either one of them could have done something better.
Yeah.
Um, Xander Schauffele came up on top in that PGA tournament.
Yeah.
Nothing else really to talk about there.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
And it looks like about 1 minute into the first period and nothing has gone on.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
see.
sorry, I'm a little busy,
The
but
Liberty beat the Storm today. Liberty are 4-0.
whew.
Brewers got a guy on second and third, it looks like. Could try to get the lead. Not many sports are on right now, which just kind of sucks. Like I wish NBA was on or more NHL games were on. But just how stuff works. Wish football was back. That would be a great topic to talk about, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, got a new driver yesterday.
Oh yeah.
The M4. It
Tailmade.
usually goes around for. I think my dad said it goes around for like 600 usually, but we got it used,
All right.
so we got it for like 230 something. So a lot cheaper than the
Nice.
normal price, which was huge. Felt great. Tried it out.
Yeah.
Felt great. Can't wait to use it on the course.
What?
I told
All right.
I
Go.
specifically told my mom, I was like, do not bother me. I'm recording a podcast. So she's not going to be coming in. But she is probably tuned in right now. Hi, Mom.
Shout
If you
out.
are. Yeah, so basically, podcasts, mostly sports. We'll probably put in a couple stories here and there, just random
Yeah.
stuff, just to make it a little more interesting for people and not get bored from all the
Add more
sports talk.
personality. You gotta have some personality in sports
Yes,
talk, or else it
but
just sounds really dull.
if you, yeah, and then whoever is watching, just share with other people. Let them
Yeah.
know about this
Like I said
podcast.
earlier.
We want to get going. We want to get going. Would be nice. Especially if we get more people, we can have people start asking us questions that
Yeah.
we can look into
Yep.
and then answer questions here and there. Very excited to start this podcast.
Yeah, man.
Any stories that you got?
All right. Well, what was I telling you about earlier? Oh no, I already said the Popeye story.
It's like your ex or whatever.
Oh crap! Yeah,
Your
it's what am I
ex. It
dropping?
was your ex.
Yeah, this is great. Oh man, I got. All right, here we go. What was I saying? My first real relationship with your host Ethan. Oh, this is bad. Actually, there's two, but whatever. Okay, so I was many years ago. It was like 4 or 5 years ago with my friends at a sleepover, and she actually knows about this. I got in a lot of trouble about it, but I don't really care. But so what happened was my friends and I had a sleepover at my house. We played just Black Ops 2 all night, and they're watching Amazing Spider-Man, and my two boys were having a contest to see who could stay up the latest, and I just didn't care about that whatsoever. I fell asleep first, but which is ironic now because I always stay up later than them, and they always say, "Oh, you don't stay up enough. You're too tired." I'm like, dude, I stay up later than both of you guys every time. But so they tell me like, Ethan, we need to get you a girlfriend. Like, okay. I'm like, all right, sure, whatever. Like I was at my emo stage when my hair was darker than this and I was emo. And just I hate my life. Like that. But that was when I started streaming and I met a lot of people from that and I just had to deal with that and I think it's great. But they're saying eventually we went with the craziest person at my high school. No disrespect to her by any means. She's a great person. It's just she had a I'm not gonna go into too much details about that, but they tell her like my buddies take my phone, they pretend to be me, and they're like, "Hey, I'm Ethan. I really like you." Blah blah blah. And she's like, "I've always liked you too." I'm like, "Ah, shit." So then we started dating, and I never hung out with her because one, I had to go to Wisconsin Dells, and two, I just did not want to because I'm a great person. I've gotten a lot better since then, but that's how I met her, and she was, let's just say, interesting. I got a lot of interesting comments about it, and it was an on and off all throughout high school. We went to homecoming together junior year, and now she's in the Marine Corps, and she's smaller than me. She's like 5'2", and she's carrying around an M16, and it's freaking terrifying. She also has ADHD, but bless her heart. I hope she's doing well, but she also might be gay. I'm not sure. Really hope not, but
A lot of people have ADHD.
I also have ADHD.
A lot of people are starting to get ADHD. Yep.
Oh yeah, for
A
sure.
lot of
It's
people
all
are
because
getting
these.
it.
It's all because these
Some
freaking
parents
phones.
don't want to get their kids tested because
It's freaking phones.
Yep.
They've been looking at TikTok too long, man. But you got any fun stories you wanna, or you just want to introduce yourself? Whatever you feel like.
no, I don't have any good stories. Not the best storyteller.
It's all right.
How we met though? UMD class. What class was it?
It was our interpersonal class, the greatest class ever.
Hated that class.
I don't even remember how we started talking. I just talked to him like, all right, this guy's chill.
Because she
and then just went from there.
We
were in a group or something.
She told us to add people on like.
Oh yeah,
Snap
like get these people. So yeah, it was one of those.
And then I don't know, just went from there. Came
yeah.
buds. Now we got the podcast rolling.
We bonded over something that I know you know what I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna say it. We both know what it is. But,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That may be for another day. But it all worked out for the best. We're sitting here today, so
maybe when we get
weird.
better. Once
everything's weird, but everything happens for a reason, is what I think. So I have no complaints.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great bond.
Yeah.
Oilers are dominating right now, 6 shots to 1.
How much time left?
14-20.
Jeez. That ain't bad though. Yeah, not but still 6 shots already though. It's not bad.
Yeah, Vancouver needs to step it up, especially if they want to.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, for times we've been at 55 minutes.
Crazy.
Yeah. T. Higgins has not signed his franchise tender. So Higgins can't rejoin the team
Really?
until he signs, so that's interesting.
I thought he wants to get traded.
He does. So if
Are they
he will
gonna?
be a free agent after this, I think. Or I don't know. He requested a trade, so they're probably just trying to stall out to get the best offer for him. There's my dogs again.
Yeah.
I don't know if you hear that, but they are fun.
Yeah. This is one of the weirdest commercials.
Is it that Wingstop commercial?
I think it's a Geico commercial.
Yeah.
No, it's Geico, and they're talking about the lamps in their house, and they're like gold lamps, and like there's a horn and fog whenever the
Oh
kids
yeah,
score
I've
outside.
seen that. Yeah.
On way too much. Just like the Chet and who's the other guy commercial? That one was overplayed too much, and it got so.
I don't know what commercial.
Another one.
If I see it, I might recognize
Another
it.
one that got overplayed was this one about like, I think it was like iPhone or something. About like storage,
singing outlets.
The Don't Let Me Go.
Yeah, that was the worst commercial known to man. Oh, it's SGA and Chet. That's what you're thinking of. Is it the AT&T commercial?
Yeah, like the what a pro
Apparently,
wants, what a pro needs.
Apparently, we have 3 people watching, so that's fun. Shout out to the 3 people with 0. You guys can comment, you know. I mean, I know it's a live stream and it's a podcast, but you know, I don't really care. Do whatever you want.
If you have questions, ask questions. Or if you want us to talk about a certain thing, give us suggestions.
Either that, or we're just doing a really good job. So, you know, I gotta start somewhere. Small beginnings.
What was it? Saturday, I went to my cousin's baseball game. He's on the Rosemont freshman team. The higher.
Oh, get out of here! All right, keep going.
I looked at their game changer. They've only lost once, and I think it was like to Lakeville South.
Well, yeah, I hate South more.
They're like,
I'm from North, but
they're like 20-1 right now, which is insane.
That's wild. Rosemont's always been a baseball school, though.
Yeah, lost the Easters last year, state championship. Go Raptors. A lot of my buddies won state. It was very cool to see. Got to film that game when I was doing my videography stuff. Yeah,
that's sweet.
I was in. Did like a bunch of videography stuff.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
There at the game and filmed basically the whole thing. Made an edit. Yeah, very fun to see. Second time seeing Easters win a state championship. Last time was in 2019.
Jeez, that still wasn't that long ago.
Oh, my cousin's in here. It was to North. So your school.
Oh, what's your cousin's name?
They lost to North, Lakeville North. Luke.
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Says something in chat.
Yeah.
Yep. So your school, Lakeville North. Yep.
Yeah.
It was very fun to watch.
Yeah, North is an interesting school.
And it's crazy to think that they're what. Other high school news today: Easters lost to our biggest rivals, Woodbury.
Yeah.
Kind of disappointed about that.
Yeah, I hear you.
3 guys on the team are SEC commits, which is crazy.
That is
baseballs are like #1 sport.
Yeah.
Ole Miss, Texas A&M, and Alabama. One of them's going to be a 2-way player, football and baseball.
Is he going to Bama?
A kicker and a pitcher. So, yep.
Dude, that kid is a freak.
Yeah, but he also committed before Saban left.
Yeah, wow. I don't know. I think DeBoer would probably still be fine with him. Mm-hmm. I'm excited about that too. Is DeBoer taking over for Saban? Saban's still gonna have full access to the facility. But DeBoer was a good coach with Washington, and I think it's honestly, I think it's a good signing, but like Belichick leaving for Mayo, I don't really know about that signing. Like it could be like Antonio Pierce. He was a great coach, but I don't know about Mayo. I just think the Pats are just a
Mhm.
horrible team, and they got a lot of work to do. Like Brady and Bill made each other who they were, but then Brady went on to win with Arians. So Brady was so good at that point, he could have made anyone win a Super Bowl, but Bill needed Brady. But they still needed each other to develop. But it's very interesting to see how Bama's going to do. But I don't think they're going to be quite the team they were, especially with Milrow. But Milrow could win the Heisman this year, and I'd love to see that because I love Bama, but I also like Michigan.
Yep.
But I think Milrow's got this. I'd rather have him win than Shadur.
There's a possibility. Shadur's not going to win it. There's no,
No
shot.
shot. No
There's no
shot.
way in hell he's going to win.
No.
Colorado's going to be another bust this year. They're going to go.
Yeah.
They're going to go like 3-0, and everyone's going to be so hyped. But then they're going to
Yeah.
just lose.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Who is the team to look for to watch for college football? I have no idea. A lot of transfers happened this offseason for college football.
Nobody's really been going to Colorado.
And
I don't
it's
think.
honestly, I think Oregon could be up there.
Ooh, yeah. Oregon
with
or
their new
Texas.
Quarterback. Who's it? Isn't that Gabriel or something?
Yeah, Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah.
He's solid. He came from Oklahoma.
He could be pretty good.
Oregon was solid last year with Knicks, so it's definitely something that could be interesting.
They just couldn't beat Washington.
Nah, Penix is a really solid player. He's in a bad situation. He should not be on the Falcons. He's a great player. Like if he was on like the Raiders, he could be pretty solid with Adams, but I just think that they weren't completely set with Kirk, especially since he was coming off an Achilles injury and he's old. So I think it's a fair choice, but I think just Penix is too old. But he's still a good player. It just if they could have gotten Milton, that wouldn't have been that bad.
I think having Milton instead would be fine. I think you don't want to have a top 10 quarterback be a backup for like 3 years.
Yeah, especially when the Falcons need
usually a top 10 quarterback starting.
They need so many things: O-line, more offense. Bijan, Pitts, and London are still good, but they still need more guys.
They probably should have drafted Dallas Turner.
Oh yeah, for sure. Turner would have been a great pick for them.
Honestly,
I'm not complaining though.
They need defense. Oh, big scrap going on. Big scrap.
Nice.
Watching the game live. I wish we could bring it on here.
Yeah, that would. No, according to YouTube, lost commentary is fine.
It is.
If we were watching it with our script with us in it, it'd be fine. But if it's just straight up recording it without any commentary, that's copyright.
Yeah. I mean, we could pull up the game, but I think
we'll figure that out another time. This is just episode 1. We don't need to get too fancy.
I think people will get bored. I think if the Timberwolves ever play a Sunday, we could put that game up. Talk during that game.
Yeah.
Team, new Big Ten. I'm very excited to see what goes on in the new Big Ten.
Yeah, Big Ten for
all
sure.
the new teams coming in.
Yeah, USC and UCLA coming in. I'm excited for both those teams, but
USC, Oregon, UCLA, Washington.
I'm excited for it. I don't know about Washington. I don't think they're gonna do anything, but Oregon has a definite chance because they're a good team.
Washington is. They're not going to be good anymore, especially losing everyone basically.
Losing their coach, Adunze, DeBoer, Penix. I just don't think it was a 1-year thing. Like they'll still be notable, but they're just not going to be nowhere near the same team. You can't just come back from losing all those guys.
Same with Michigan. I don't.
Ooh, yeah, that one's tough too.
They're they're just not gonna be good again. I mean, they're probably still gonna be good.
McCarthy was such a good quarterback. He had a great record.
Yeah, I mean, who's the new quarterback this year?
I have no idea.
Yeah, like they do have Edwards, but that's pretty much
No,
everyone they got.
Edwards is a great player too.
That's pretty much
Absolutely, but
yeah. Cover athlete.
fell this year, so I just don't think they're going to be near as good. Alabama could be good, but I think it's going to be Texas.
Yes.
That's going to be the best team.
Yes.
Because Ewers is on his last year, and he could be #1 overall next year. He's a fantastic player. I would say it come down to Ewers and Milroe for Heisman.
Yes, I'm surprised Archie Manning hasn't transferred.
He should have. Yeah,
because they just got another quarterback, like another 5-star quarterback.
Player too. Like he can play better than Archie.
Like if he goes anywhere else, he's starting.
Yeah.
These shots have to be off. It says 9-1 on shots in favor of Edmonton.
Yikes.
Not good if you want to win at home if you're getting outshot by 8.
Yeah.
Both goalies are looking hot though, so
yeah.
Curious to see how this one goes. Honestly, NHL playoffs this year haven't been as hype as they have been in previous years.
Yeah, I just don't remember a really hype NHL playoffs. Like 2019 was fun with Boston and St. Louis, but since then I just really haven't been in touch, unfortunately. The NBA playoffs haven't been great either, but
I mean, I have ever since. Yeah. Like last year was super hype watching every series, but then this year's just some of the games are just boring. Like the first series for New York, just absolutely sweeping. Who was it? Islanders, I think. No.
Yeah,
Who
no,
was
it was Brett. No, Nashville's West.
It was Nashville was against
Nashville was
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
That game that was pretty boring too.
Who
Yeah,
did
just
the
not
Rangers?
very good matchups. Not very good matchups.
These final four teams are pretty solid though too.
Well, basically 5 till we find out who wins this game.
Yeah.
But I do like the Florida New York matchup. I do like that a lot.
Yeah, for sure. That's a great. It was the Caps, by the way. Caps got swept by the Rangers.
Oh yes, Caps. Ovechkin didn't even score a point.
Then Avs won in what did Avs win in 5 against? Yeah, Avs won in 5 against the Jets. Yep. I wasn't expecting that. Preds had a decent run against Vancouver.
I wasn't. After like game 1, I was like, oh, Winnipeg's winning this one. Preds, Vancouver. It's the same matchup though too. Kings and Oilers. It's been the same for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
Like 2022, 2022, 2023, and then now it's been Edmonton versus the Kings. Like they gotta switch it up a little bit. It's curious though, very curious about this game, and just see who goes to the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Gotta get a light on or something. It's getting dark.
Yeah.
It's a little better.
Yeah.
Timberwolves, are you nervous at all for this?
It's Minnesota, but then again, it's the Wolves. They're doing really good this year, but I don't know. Like 20 years ago, it was against the Lakers with Kobe and Shaq, and Luka and Kyrie are great, but they're not Kobe and Shaq. Lawrence. Celtics
I
they're
think our
good.
defense
They're a really
is
good
gonna
team.
lock down.
They're not just a good team. I absolutely agree.
Yeah. We just need Rudy to do a lot better on D. Marlins walked it off against the Brewers. They won 3-2. For updates for MLB fans, Mariners took the lead over the Yankees. They're up 5-4. Royals
Nice.
up 8-2. Cardinals 5-3. Angels took the lead over the Astros. It's 8-6 now. That's about it for sports right now, besides the hockey game that's going on right now, which is 7 minutes left in the first, 0-0. Shots, Edmonton 12, Vancouver 2.
Yeah.
Should we talk a little more about like what this podcast is going to be like?
Yeah. Let's give like just a little rundown on it. Do you want to give your side of it? I'll follow.
Yeah. So we're going to try to do every Sunday. I know it's a Monday today, but both of us were busy yesterday. So we decided to do today, and it was actually perfect because
The Wolves.
what? Oh yeah, because the Wolves played. So instead of doing it before the Wolves game, not knowing and waiting a whole week to talk about it, it was honestly better to talk about it today. Wait for the Wolves. Honestly, thought it was going to be a disappointing talk to begin with about the
Yep.
Wolves, but thankfully
They're still at it.
they came up top. They play Wednesday here in Minnesota. Very nervous. What game are you going to?
I'm not going to any. I looked at tickets.
Or did you
They're
not buy
expensive.
tickets?
No, I tried to, but they were expensive
Yeah.
and they were bad. It was far back nosebleeds, but I wish I could have gone. But if Ticketmaster has good prices, I'll check, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually the conference finals are very expensive.
Yeah.
So, but you did get to go to two games.
Yep.
1-1 on those 2 games. Never been to a Wolves game before. Might try to next.
No, they're
year,
fun. Man.
Depending on the
Yeah,
team.
my mom's getting a
Yeah,
we're getting a
only been
season
to a
pass
Gopher
or something.
basketball game.
So we're getting a season pass. So if we get tickets, I might be able to get you one. Plus, tickets aren't that bad. They're like $20. So we got to run a Wolves game up.
No, yeah. Yes, we do. Basically, also mostly sports. We'll try to keep it under 2 hours for the podcast. We'll try our best. Sometimes we'll go a little longer, depending on what's going on. We'll also put in a bunch of other stuff besides sports. We'll talk about some stories that we have.
Yeah.
Other shit that goes on in our lives. I'm pretty bummed for this weekend, dude. Memorial. I gotta work.
Oh, that's
Can't go to a cabin. Also, like the best time for fishing. Also, is like Memorial. Fish are up, spawning.
Yeah.
Dude, this game needs to figure it out. Someone needs to score. Specifically Vancouver, because I hate Edmonton. Everyone hates Edmonton.
Yeah, I have a bet with my friends where we each pick 4 teams for a slap bet. So either way, I have one of my teams is going to the Stanley Cup because I have Dallas, Vancouver, and Edmonton. And I also picked Nashville, but they lost. So ideally Dallas because I'm a Stars fan, but as long as any of those teams wins, I get to slap my friends. So yeah, my friend's on the 2-year winning streak, and I don't want that to happen again. So
my team is probably not going to go to the playoffs for another 3 years probably.
They still got Bedsy though. He's a great player.
They
Just needs
said
help.
they're going to take extra steps. They said they're going to take bigger steps this year.
All right.
So they don't want to be 31st or last anymore. They want to be up there. Don't.
Yeah.
I'd like to see if that happens, but it's. I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. It's a rebuild. I'm fine. I'm not that kind of fan that's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna change my team. I don't
Yeah.
care about Blackhawks anymore. I'm just gonna go be a bandwagon. Nope. I'm sticking with them. Through thick and thin, through all the bad trades that we've done, all the players that we've traded away,
Yeah.
still gonna be there.
All right. That's real loyalty right there.
Yes. Vikings game, I think I'm gonna try and go to one this year. Especially
I might be going to the London game. Hopefully, I don't know. My dad's a liar, but we'll find out. Why?
I haven't been to Europe or any place.
No,
like
it's great, but I gotta get going. So if we could wrap it up here.
All right, yeah.
I think
I think this was a pretty good podcast to start off with for
yeah,
our first episode. Probably not the greatest. We're both starting out, but we'll get better as it goes on.
Yeah. We're just here to.
Thanks to everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone tuned in.
Yeah, thank you. Even if you're not here now, thank you. Because every view counts.
Yes, if you watch this later, or listen to this on Spotify, because we will be posting about it. Thanks for tuning in to our first podcast. It will get better, I promise.
Yep.
I know it's a little rusty right now, but we'll get there.
It all takes time, and we're just gonna keep going and seeing where we go from there.
Yep.
All right.
You guys send it off.
All right. Well, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for coming in. And like I said, he said, it's going to be a fun podcast. There's two dudes trying to talk about sports and other fun stuff. And we're just trying to be as ourselves honest and just connect with everyone. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're just beginning. We're just 19-year-olds, but we're only going to go up from here. And with you guys, we won't be here, but you guys keep supporting. We'll be up and we'll take you guys with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. And with that, that's going to be episode 1. Thank you for tuning in. And for our YouTube audience, well, you can watch this and comment, do whatever you want. Or if you're on Spotify, do whatever. Share it with a friend. Share it with your mom. Share it with your grandma. Whoever you want, because the more the merrier. Have a good one, guys. And go Wolves. And boo South. Boo Lakeville South.